how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. See, unity is strength. It is good for the eyes to behold the sun on this blessed morning. Normally, I take a walk in the morning, but I'm going to do a quick live this morning. It's raining outside, and plus I have a few events to go to today, different events. I give God thanks for life, give thanks for his many blessings upon me. Because many has born before me and have gone on. Many have born long after me and have gone on. But man still dwell in the land of the living to give the Almighty thanks. And it's a blessedness to know that life is sweet, and I can enjoy life to the fullest. Knowing that we want to see a world, a human being treated as human being, and some people don't believe that human beings should be treated less than cattle and animals, to be brutalized, stigmatized, victimized, and marginalized, because of your ethnicity, the shade of your skin, the texture of your hair, or the color of your eyes. We see many today hold the philosophy where in regards to race, that one race is better race and one race is a super race and one race is a better people, and God loves some people more than some people. And that is the narrative that has been taught for many years. Well, I come to put an end to this madness, because as a father, I get to know the importance of loving your children. And as a father, if we all say God is the father of all mankind, so where God last is love. That's him would have picked just one people for love and he hate the rest. That is no example of a good loving father, because I don't love none of my children more than none. And I would have used a prime example to say if God is love and God have even more love, abundance of love, more than that what I had or will ever have, that means God have to love all his children. And we all are his creation. If you don't want to see yourself in the beauty and in the image of God, it's too bad for you. If you cannot see God in your own ethnicity, God in your own image, God in your own likeness, it's too bad for you. Because of brainwashing mechanism over the years, we come to not seeing God to be the God of all, and believe that God prefers some because God visited some era code or some country more than some. God prefers some people more than some, because some people would have it to say that some people is not important. Some people are animals. Some people are less than animals, because, people can watch the brutalization of human being and it come nothing to them. But if a man should kick a dog, they ask for the imprisonment of that person, and that person should not let out of prison because that person brutalized a dog. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going around to advocate to say that you should brutalize a dog, but I'm just saying the mindset of some human beings. Some human beings say that the dog or the cow, in some country the cow is a sacred animal. Here in America, the dog is a sacred animal. Understand? And if you brutalize a dog, man is gonna ask for your imprisonment. Some country, if you brutalize a cow, the punishment is death, because them see the animal more valuable more than a human being. You understand? Not that I'm advocating for go around and to abusive to animals, but I'm just drawing a correlation and an example to show you that how human being mind think backwards. You understand? Life of a human being is precious. You understand? And we should not stand by and look by and be cheerful, and applaud the brutalization, the marginalization, the stigmatization, of another human being, what I mean? Look how children are innocent and precious, what I mean? And I know how I felt, when my children were younger. I would do anything to protect them. What I mean? I love them dearly. What I mean? I would do anything. I would give my life to protect my children. What I mean? I would go hungry and make sure them belly full. You understand? So if I love my children in that way, I would readily assume that the next person, love their children just the same. You understand? I wouldn't like to know that my children, what I mean, sleep out in the cold, sleep out in the rain, sleep out the door, have no place to sleep. I'm thankful to God that none of my offspring, not such thing never happened to them and will never happen to them. I'm praying and I'm trust that, God continue to protect them and guide them, because of the love, what the good book said. Even Bob sing about it and say, so just said, not one of my children shall sit on the sidewalk and bake bread. You know what I mean? I don't see that in my bloodline. You understand? I see in my bloodline that my children should be excel, because I oftentimes tell my children this literally. I tell my children and I tell my grandchildren, I say, if you think I'm smart, I want you to become 10 times smarter than me. If you think I'm a provider, I want you to become 10 times a provider better than I was or I am. You understand? I not one that would be jealous to see that my children excel and exceedingly surpass me in every capacity of life, in wisdom, in finance, in health, in humanitarianism, in every aspect of life. I want to know that my children, my offspring who carry my name, excel far above and beyond anything that I ever dream or think of. And if I wish such thing for my children, I am wishing it also for your children and for your children. I always tell my children, said, I want them to do good. That's the next 14 generation who carry my name and their name. Excel above and beyond in every area of their life. And when that 14th generation end, they pray for the next 14 generations. So my prayer is always for the 14th generation of them that is going to carry my name. Understand? Who is going to carry my name? Who is going to carry my bloodline? Understand? I oftentimes pray to the Almighty and say, Father, I want you to bless my 14th generation in this lifetime and the life to come. Now, many might say that's too long because judgment might come before then. So what if judgment come? That means they will be blessed into the afterlife. But you see, I am more concerned about life than death. You know what I mean? Because many people will tell you that it is more important to think about death than life. And to some it might be so. But why not think about living a great life here on earth? And then when the life is complete here on earth, then at the end of that day, then you can say, listen, I've lived, I've done, and now I'm ready to meet my maker. I've done my best. I love humanity. I be a good steward of what God gave me. I help those that I can help. You know, man. I think of ways of doing good things and good deeds and kindness to people who have met and people who have never met. Understand? Not one day ever sit back and think of what can I do for the destruction of humanity? Who can I carry down? Who can I stop their future? Who can I rob? Who can I steal something from? Never. It's not, it never even graced my thought because I learned to think and whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, the thing that is kind, to see humanity in in the sense of how God would see humanity to be a good, rounded human being. But one of the things that we use, we use politics and politicians have blinded the hearts and minds of many people. And even some people use religion because the older I get, I realize that politics and religion is too destructive force unto humanity. And I'm not saying godliness, no, don't think that I'm a man don't believe in God, no. I'm a man that firmly believe in God. You understand? I know that this world did not make itself. I know that I'm not in existence by myself. It's not my selfish will that why I have life. I know that God gave life. You understand? But religion and godliness is two different things. Religion is one to see the destruction and downfall of humanity. Religion would go along with any politician. It don't matter if the politician advocate for the destruction of mankind. Religion will go against even nature itself. Godliness, a man whose heart is become one with God. When him see hungry children, he bleed in conscience, him heart. He wonder what can he do to help. When you see children been dying and whole people been dying and people don't care about old people and they don't care about children. You said the young 18 and 20-year-old, 19-year-old, even up to 40-year-old, can strive and find ways for themselves. But the older heads, the older people, who become old and feeble, they need to be taken care of. And when people don't advocate for those that old and serve humanity well, and now in their older age think that they should be treated with disdain and disregard, you know what I mean? It bleed my heart, understand? It bleed my heart to see, in America, how you have so many churches who rob and steal in the name of the Lord, you know what I mean, and have no conscience or concern for humanity. You know what I mean? When man tell us say he want to have 3 and 4 jet, you know what I mean? He want to have 10 house all over the place, and he want to have 2 house full of shoes, and him dog house fully air conditioned and better than what some human being is sleeping in, you understand? And then the people them who give them all that them have, them can't see it to be kind to humanity, you understand? Those are the things that I fight against, you understand? Those are the arguments that I make to say that, listen, these kind of people, I have nothing in common with them. You understand? Because their religious order is not for the betterment of humanity. You know what I mean? Is for satisfy them own greedy, selfish desires. And we come to talk against it. When you have politicians who don't concern about humanity, you know what I mean? If you want to know if politicians concern about humanity, why so many people in America and all over the world, politicians have proper health care and have access to the best hospitals. If they don't, some of them don't build no hospital in them country. They don't care about the people for build a hospital. But when them sick, them can fly out, go to another foreign country and pay an enormous rate and price to stay at that hospital, where in one hospital bill probably could have built a hospital in their own country. Understand? But they don't see it's necessary for the betterment and development of humanity. Understand? And when you don't see the betterment and development of humanity as the most important thing, and you want to tell humanity, say, just wait till until you die, you get your pie up in the sky. You understand? And that's the narrative that many would like to take. But me and one when I come to preach some kind of madness, you understand? Because if there's a pie up in the sky, get your pie in the sky and get your pie here on earth also. How about that? For pie eating contest. You understand? Why should people want other human being to become a puppet or to be a slave? Understand? Why you don't advocate for the advancement and betterment of humanity? You understand? That's why, and let me give my disclaimer, there's no political party nowhere in the world that I am aligned with. Because I've not seen over my lifetime where politicians care about humanity. What them care about, how them can get rich. Them going and them make the most promise. And once them get rich, once them going, them think about how to get wealthy. Human concern. If politicians did care about humanity, you think so much war would not go on in the world? You think so many hungry people would have been in the world? You think so many people would be suffering all over the globe? If most countries you might have two sides of politics, or some countries only have one. Why they don't advocate for the advancement and betterment of humanity? Why they don't come, if they're so good and want human to thrive and to survive, why they don't come together and say, listen, put away our pettiness. Let's put away our pettiness and figure out now, how can we develop systems, you know what I mean? Look how hypocritical it is in America. Look when the Wolf of Warrior go on Chicago, the young black youth, them a kill off them one another. And America say, make them kill them one another, go on. We no business with them. But if we hear say, two people in a foreign country have a squabble, let's get our whole army and go there and try to squash that squabble. And we're going to set up a base there and say, let's squash the squabble. Because them two people from that country shouldn't be fighting. Look what's going on in Baltimore, Chicago, all over the United States. People are killing one another. Look what's going on. Look at that day, a woman get a message to Uber, a job, a black woman, get a message and she go pick up something. And if she go to this old white man house, and the man come out with him gun, him could have stick up the woman and say, hold her till police come. When him shot the woman, the man said, I gotta leave. And he said, no, you're not gonna leave. And him kill the woman. You understand? Him kill the woman. And I firmly believe that was a racial killing. That's my belief. And the man no come tell me say me if you believe that. Because you hold a gun for an unarmed woman and you can say, listen me, I'm gonna call 911 right now. here I got my gun on you. I'm gonna call 911 on you. I'm gonna call the police. Let the police come pacify this. The woman can't go nowhere. Decide said, listen me, shut out her tire then. You can't move. Understand? But these people believe that they have the right to kill people, you know. But my philosophy is every man have an equal right to live and to be free. Don't care what color, class, race there may be. You understand? Until the philosophy which all one race superior and another race inferior is discredited, abandoned, totally liquidated out of the mind, out of the faculties. You see, we have to start to teach that racism is a wicked, ungodly, satanic, demonic method. You understand? That we have to start to teach and preach against it. And then until the philosophy is a philosophy that them teach is liquidated out of the faculties of the human mind. You understand? Get rid of it. You must abandon it, discredit it. You understand? I can never hate a human being because of the color of his skin. I can never hate a human being because the texture of his ear or the color of his eyes. You understand? My message is not a message of hate. What I want to see is fairness across the board. You understand? Fairness across the board. Why we advocate for so many people being locked up in the United States as black people for petty things, you understand? When other people who commit the same crime of other ethnicity, the judge give him a little warning and tell him to don't do it again. But if it come to a black man, him can't give him the same warning and tell him to don't do it again. You understand? I have to give him a prison sentence. Why you have police that systematically go out to arrest black people just to make them get a record? And this is not a concern of politicians. That's why I say, yo, me not see no politician when would I align myself with, because I've been studying their behavior and I don't see they care for the betterment of humanity. You understand? And you have churches and pastors who will agree with any dirty principles just to get curry favor. Any dirty principle, it could be the worst dirty principle a man come up with as a politician. You got some church leader, some mass leader, some synagogue leader is going to agree with it and go along with it because it's none of their concern about humanity. You understand? The human development is none of their concern. We have politicians say, yo, it is not right for human being to have health care. But every politician have good health care. But the citizen, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. What health care? Oh, damn, you really mean that you want health care? Why would you need health care? Understand? Why would you want health care? So some politicians think, they don't say that, but they vote. You know what I look on? Things that people vote on. Understand? That means it gives sanction to it. Meaning I agree with it. That's the thing. You know what I mean? So if he's a evangelical and you never vote for nothing for the betterment of humanity, but you know say that you're motivated by Satan and demonic. You understand? Don't care what title you have, and don't care your church big and packed and full. Your synagogue or your mass. If you don't, if the betterment of humanity is not the primary focus of your agenda, and when I say humanity, I mean a select ethnic race. I don't believe in ethnic cleansing of no type. I don't believe that black people supposed to kill white people because of them race. And I don't believe that white people should kill black people because of them race. I don't think that Chinese should kill Indian because of their race. I don't think that race should be a factor to how you treat a human being. You treat a human being as a human being, because if I see a hungry child and that child is in need, I see a naked and a hungry child, I'm not going to look at the child ethnicity, understand, and say, oh, you're not the right shade, not the right color, so just die for hunger. What Jesus did and the Good Samaritan, I love that story. You know what I mean? I love the Bible. I honestly love the Bible. Because a lot of people say they don't like the Bible and blah, blah, blah. But if you take time to study the Bible, you will realize that the Bible messages, and people believe that the Bible is a white man Bible or a black man Bible. You see, somebody hijack the Bible and use it as a color code thing in regards to race. But there's nowhere in the Bible that it tells us it's a white man Bible or a black man Bible. And the geographical location to which the Bible was written was a white location. So if the Bible speak of any ethnicity, the Bible got to speak of ethnicity from an African point of view. Understand? Even if you don't agree with it, it's an African literature, because it's the place where the Bible originated from and the people where the Bible originated from. But what a certain ethnicity do is that them hijack the Bible and say, all right, let's tell a guy, say, draw the Lord's Supper. Draw Jesus on the cross. And then draw it as a blonde ear, blue-eyed man. And then send it around the world. And people come to the conclusion that the God of the Bible is white. Understand? Furthest from the truth. Understand? And that's my philosophy. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here because I got somewhere to go. So I'm just telling you that fairness across the board we look for now. The love of humanity and the betterment of humanity. And if I'm not gonna tell you, don't align yourself with certain people. You know what I'm saying? But you have to demand dialogue. Understand? And what is your motive? That you want my vote. Or you are going to treat my people across the board. We want to see where Africans and Caribbean leaders come together, and African and Caribbean people come together and stop this nonsense, who better from who better, and who for share this high and who for share this low. You understand? And we make the colonizer get these kind of madness in our heart and in our consciousness, and we start to think of human being and shade and color and geographical location. You understand? See a human being as a human being. See a suffering child anywhere in the world should be a concern. A child have no place to sleep anywhere in the world should be a concern. You know what I mean? How good and how pleasant it would be before God and man to see the unification of all human being. You know what I mean? We know that some people is striving for no kind of unification and no kind of unity between human development and growth. Some people don't want that to happen. But not because some people don't want that to happen, you should not. And in your little way that you can, do what you can to make a difference in this world. And don't jump on every bandwagon. You understand? Don't jump on every bandwagon that a man give you and you run away with every narrative. You understand? Become a critical thinker. You understand? From a youth, I never ever know what it was. You know, my mother taught me how to be a critical thinker. You know what I mean? How can cipher out things and reason out things from my ability. That's why I feel my own ability. That's why I never be a follower and jump on any bandwagon with people. You understand? Because I know I sit back and I analyze things. You understand? You don't even have to believe one single word that I said. Just check it out, you know, analyze it. Analyze it. Don't take my word for nothing, but analyze my word. Analyze it. You know, and analyze, if you know me, analyze my life. You understand? Analyze it. I analyze the politicians and I look what them do. You understand? And I look how certain church group in America, how them vote on the thing where them advocate for. Them know if them is for righteousness or them yeah, I'm giving you a word. You know, after my demon dopey. What it mean? That mean they are no good, satanic, Luciferian, you know, demon dopey. Don't be a demon dopey. A satanic, demonic, Luciferian. Try to disguise yourself as a human being when you are not. Understand? God is love. One love. Respect. Next time.